Let's move on to, if you like what we're doing, join us. We're very keen, of course, for more people to be watching UK Column and sharing our material. And if you join us and subscribe, you can join in the community and talk to many other people who are very grateful for new faces, new voices, new opinions. You can purchase at the shop. If you haven't been there before, take a look, because that will help us. And a very key thing for us is to share our material, because what we publish is designed to be shared far and wide to get facts, information, and at least the UK Column analysis out.
A reminder, tomorrow evening, beginning 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. European time, that's 1 p.m. Eastern time in the United States, we're hosting a 5G expose on behalf of ourselves, Children's Health Defence, and so on. So do join us for that. And a reminder that on Friday, Andrew Bridgen will be addressing the public on Friday the 20th outside at Parliament Square following his debate in Parliament. If you haven't challenged your MP yet on whether they will be attending this debate, I encourage everybody to do that. But in any case, anybody that's in the London area or anybody that wants to travel from further afield, get down on the 20th on Friday from 2 p.m. Parliament Square and support Andrew Bridgen on this exercise.
Okay, thank you for that, Mike. And just emphasise how difficult this thing is. We were sent an email. I'm not going to read all of it out, but essentially a lady had been chasing her MP, asking her whether she was actually going to go to the Bridgen event. She didn't get satisfactory responses, so she took it to a local councillor level, and she was pushed away pretty strongly. Whilst in broad terms, I agree that one must always be careful of the veracity of information. I think I could either make the same point about the sources originally supplied. This is information which the lady put forward to support the importance of Andrew Bridgen's event, but also would highlight that your suggestion would require the deliberate corruption of all individuals working at all levels for fact-checking organisations like Full Fact, as well as NGOs, charities, worldwide health bodies, etc. This seems unlikely, or such seems unlikely. Professor Dalgleish was politically active within UKIP, and that some odd claims about him have recently been published. I won't do any more because you can freeze it and have a look, but it shows you the complete blinkered approach that we've got, not only in national politics, but in local politics, where local councillors, as in this case, simply will not look at the facts and information put forward. Nevertheless, it's still worth doing. And a big thank you to the lady who took that action and sent it through to the UK Column. We'll also put out one of the final calls for the Alternative View Conference, which is this coming Sunday. This is in Milton Keynes in the Leonardo Hotel. I will be one of the speakers, and this will be an important event for me because I will be handing over to Gary Frawn to lead these events from here on. But UK Column is delighted to have supported Ian Crane's last wishes, which was that we should help him to keep his live events going. And of course, free speech is an important part of that. Now, this is an important news announcement which really broke for me very early this morning, and that is that Reiner Füllmich has been arrested. Well, not only arrested, he's been arrested and transported to Germany, where he's currently in prison with some 30 pages of charges against him. And this event happened when he and his wife tried to get their passports renewed in Mexico, where they were residing. Reiner's wife was able to get a passport, but when he went into the building to get his, he was seized by some 6 men. So I think really serious times now in Europe as a whole, certainly in Germany. But as we're going to see, is UK any better? I don't think so. Now, whilst the events in the Middle East can occupy our thoughts and minds, there are other very important things going on which we need to keep an eye on. And a big thank you to the UK Column viewer that pointed me in the direction of this Press Gazette article. Who owns the news? Mail titles, News UK and Reach dominate, report finds. Now, this is a fascinating article because you read it on your first read and you say, yes, they're really digging in some interesting stuff. So there's a lot of statistics showing the share of circulation, for example, here with DMG Media News UK, 33%, Reach with 16%, Telegraph Media way down at 5%, but it's showing the power of certain news organisations. And the statistics go on. The top 5 publishers control over half of UK online news reach. The top 3 publishers account for 70% of revenue among major publishers. The local news has also become highly concentrated. And then it talks about the technical side of news, where Facebook is apparently hitting 33% of the population, BBC 28%, so immensely powerful. YouTube, Google, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp following before you get down to the likes of the Daily Mail at about 11%. So do have a look at these statistics. But I went deeper because I always like to know who's warning us. And the warning really came from this organisation, the Media Reform Coalition, briefly mentioned in the original article, but no real comment on what it is. So when you go to Media Reform Coalition's website, our media is broken, be part of the movement to fix it, leading the fight for a media fit for the 21st century.